Myanmar, formerly known as Burma. And I've seen footage of a huge mystery fish supposedly caught somewhere on the Salween River. It looks as long as an alligator, with a body shaped like a shark, and is so heavy it took 3 men to lift it off the ground. I think it might be a huge catfish, but I want to know for sure.
Have you ever seen this fish?
I want to uncover which species of fish are lurking in one of Myanmar's biggest rivers and discover if they really are growing to gigantic sizes. The Salween River starts in the mighty Himalayas and flows for nearly 2,000 miles. And for nearly 75 of those miles, it forms the international border of Myanmar and Thailand, an area plagued by conflict, almost inaccessible to the outside world. It's here on the Salween where I'm going to start my search for that giant mystery catfish.
This section of the Salween River has been cut off from the outside world for almost 50 years due to conflict between the military and local ethnic groups.
I recruit the help of local fishing guide Bobby Kay. He's going to be key to gaining access to several military groups and parts of the river shut off to foreigners.
Today, I'm going to be reaching out to the KNDO, one of 2 military groups that operates in this area. Without their permission to explore this region, this trip is dead in the water. As I approach the base, I see a group of soldiers on the bank. Some of them have big machine guns. One guy has some kind of rocket launcher, and I'm not sure how they're going to react.
This is my first expedition to Myanmar. I'm in unknown and potentially dangerous territory.
We're looking for big fish.
Yeah.
And we would like your permission to fish and explore downstream in the Salween. Is that okay?
Yeah, that is okay.
It's okay.
So we talked to these guys and they've granted us permission to fish in this area. So we're gonna head further downstream.
The fastest way to discover which species of catfish live here is to tap into local knowledge. But there aren't many permanent towns or villages here. Huge mountains on either side of the Salween make it impossible to reach the river by road. So to find help, I need to look for a floating village. I've come to where a smaller tributary joins the mighty Salween. It's here a settlement of floating families might be able to give me my first clue about big fish.
Bomi,ไม่มีปลาใหญ่ที่สุดที่คุณเคยจับปีนี้น้ำหนักเท่าไหร่ครับ80 ก็มีปีนี้เป็ด This guy said 180 pounds catfish caught this year
ปลาแค่ใหญ่เท่าไหร่
with a head like this.
มึงเพิ่มมึงก็บ้า
It covered almost half of his raft. That would definitely be the same size of catfish that I saw in that video.
นี่ไหมเนี่ย
Check it out. This is a fish I've never seen before. Salween River catfish. This is a great sign because this species of catfish is one of the largest freshwater fish in the world. These fish can get over 200 pounds. So imagine a bulky, muscular fish like this, but 40 or 50 times as big.
I found my first species of giant catfish living in the Salween. And I bet where there's one, there's more. It's the start of the monsoon season, when the Salween transforms into a raging muddy torrent. Amazingly, locals have created fishing techniques that use these floodwaters to catch fish. So I want to use them to discover what other giant catfish are living in the river.
So this trap, and it's made entirely from bamboo, twine, a little bit of string, and the way it works, most of the trap sits submerged underwater, and there's a trap door, and then when the fish comes in and takes the bait, it triggers this trap door and it slams shut. Yeah. Okay. Trap's all set, baited. We'll come back in the morning. Hopefully this door will be down and we'll have a big catfish. This trap's been in overnight and it looks like the door slammed shut. We may have a fish. Can't feel anything yet. I don't know if there's anything in here or not. Maybe a false alarm. Oh, awesome. Nice. Goonch catfish. This is an incredible fish. I'm really excited to see goonch in this river. It's one of the biggest catfish in the world. This goonch catfish is probably about 3 feet long, maybe 15 pounds. There are reports of goonch catfish growing over 6 feet long. It's so unusual looking, the wing-like fins, a kind of an alien look, beady cat's-like eyes, and look at those teeth, super sharp, almost nail-like teeth. And with that almost shark-like body shape, maybe the mystery fish in that video was a goonch catfish. I've identified 2 species of catfish that can grow over 200 pounds. The Salween River and the goonch. It's a great start. But I can only fish a tiny section of the river with the fish trap. So if I'm gonna catch a giant, I need to head upstream to a deeper section of the river and use a different technique. Fishing with a bamboo rod. This is a local technique that people in this area have been using for a long time. The advantages of bamboo pole fishing, we can put out a lot of poles, we can try different areas, different habitats, and stick these into the riverbank every 100 or 200 meters. Just here?
Yeah, it's here. And in. Yeah.
So we're using frogs, small fish, where the fish might be attracted by some movement. The idea, we're fishing for catfish that will come into the shallows at night to feed. Rainstorm coming in.
Time to set up our last pole and get off the river.
You good, Bobby?
Okay, good.
We'll come back early in the morning and see what we got.
It's the perfect time for a monsoon storm. Heavy rain can flush food matter into the river, creating a feeding frenzy on the surface. And that's right where my bait lies in wait.
I'm out early this morning to see if those bamboo poles we put out last night caught any fish. So we put out 20 poles, that's 20 chances to catch a big fish. You can see how fast the current's flowing right now. There's a lot of debris in the water, even 20-foot logs being swept down the river. Let's see what we got. Oh, here it is. Looks like maybe something took the bait, and now all we have are sticks. Yeah. Looks like we might have a fish. The bamboo pole's bouncing up and down a little bit. No, I see something in the water, which looks like there's something there. Wow. Still strong. This is crazy looking fish. Check it out, big Wallago catfish. And the first thing you notice about this fish is its huge mouth. These catfish, they're big predators. The upper and lower jaw, hundreds of teeth pointed backwards. So anything that goes in that mouth, it's not coming out. Long, slender, kind of almost snake-like or serpent-like body. So let's get a length. 2 feet, 3 feet, 3 feet, 4 inches, and 15 pounds. This is a really good sign. Wallago catfish can grow up to 200 pounds. That's 10 times this big.
I've identified 3 species in the military-controlled Salween River, capable of weighing over 200 pounds and growing up to 6 feet long. Salween River, Goonch, Wallago. Maybe one of these is the mystery fish in that video, but to prove it, I need to catch a colossal catfish myself.